Hello and welcome to another video on Dyson Sphere program. My name is Lord Stan and I will be your host for this evening. In regards to, as it is nighttime in the day on this planet, it's night, dark, cinematics. Anyway, last time when we left off we were planning on building the quantum chips right here, and we were going to go through the process of that. So that is the plan. However, the overall goal for tonight, or the overall goal for this latest batch of video series, is to start putting out our solar sails, which means that we will be going to our third planet. Let me just close these out here. Too far out. We'll be going to our third planet right here and building a setup to fire out our solar sails to orbit the sun and eventually send out the frames that we need to actually start building our Dyson sphere. So our last episode we went out and started mining some of the resources we were running out of, and a lot of the rare resources, the rare resources, to start getting that going as well. And then of course we built our frame materials because we want the better miners, just hands down. We want the better miners, but we need the quantum chips for that. So, on to there. Now, the first question I have is, where are we going to put the darn things? I think we're going to... Let's go back here. We need... Let's go back. So we have our processors. We need that. We're going to start here. This is 3. Oh, first we need to find out if we even have titanium crystal. I'm pretty sure we do, but what I might be remembering is the titanium crystals we have building for our science back on our home planet for the science setup. That might be what's going on there. I could be wrong. But you never know. Dum-da-dum. It looks like I'm correct. We actually don't have any. So we gotta go one step further. Fantastic. So, back to the drawing board. We needed that, which means we need this. Organic crystal and titanium. And if I remember correctly, we're actually mining the organic crystal. Let's check the mall and see if we have some coming in here. No. Blank. Right here.
Mineral depleted.
We have plenty, so we'll get that going. So to start that, we are going to use this piece here. Once again, we're going to just get this a little... you know what? No, we're just going to use this ILS and bring it down. Why build another one if we could just use it? Use one that has free spaces. So we need organic crystals. We're demanding those. So And we need a 2-lane. So to our blueprints, our blueprint library, we want not wrong button. Back to the blueprints. On here we want it's not a chemical, it's a production. 2-lane. We want 2-lane. Two-lane production. Here we are. Geez, I'm blind. There we go. Nice thing is we don't need that. And rest can be grabbed. So let's get this built here. Refamiliarizing myself with controls because since the last time that I was recording, I have been playing a metric ton of Factorio, and so I'm used to the Factorio setup at the moment. Make this easy to read. We're just going to set up the recipe so that easily tells us what we're doing. So here we're going to send off for all of the titanium. We might as well just get that going while we're busy here, and that'll just make life just a tad bit easier. And then we're going to use the inside level and grab our organic crystal, which then we're going to put here. Oh, we need to bring our proliferators down. I haven't realized we hadn't done that. Oh no. We're wasting resources here. We have proliferation on the main line. We just have proliferation on this line. Oh, Pastan, you did a big oopsie. Alrighty, so let's get this try to make it at least somewhat symmetrical so it doesn't drive me bonkers. Limit the box. We're only going to need probably two stacks. We're going to demand, we're going to give that there, and we want proliferators. So it's going to go and grab and do the thing. And while that populates, we're going to bring this here. And we're going to go through slowly and just bring this down this line. Oh no. Come on. There we go. The proliferation will then allow us to get more product for less resource. I thought we were doing that everywhere. Now I gotta go and double check and make sure that we're actually doing it everywhere. Now that we have it up and running properly. Just every ingoing in the line needs to be proliferated. Alternatively, what you can do is you can do it the opposite way, where everything exiting gets proliferated, but that seems to be down to preference rather than by design. I don't like how they did that, how they make it so it literally does a 90-degree. I liked it better when I thought it was more pleasing to the eye when it just gradually lifted itself up rather than just doing a 90-degree jump. What are you going to collide with? What is your problem? I don't know what its problem was, but it kept going, oh, we're going to collide. No, you weren't. Just have to do it one at a time. Just make it difficult. Alrighty, and that's the proliferators for now. Now I don't know what's causing my game to be so choppy. That's very odd. I've never had it be this choppy. So now we're proliferating. Yay. And we're going to come over here. Wrong one. Go away. We want that one. All the way down. Alrighty. That allows us our titanium crystal. That one. And we're providing both of those, correct? Yes, we are. Alrighty, titanium crystal has been built, and we are close to the southern portion of the equator section. So we're going to actually take the rest of the build and meander over here to the other side of the proliferation network and start again over here. Alrighty, now the next one in the line, we need the crystals. We know we're making these two items, so build the crystals. Yeah, especially since we don't want to use 8 of the grading crystals, of the rare crystals, to just make, was it 1? What was the recipe? Where is it? Right here. The alternate recipe. Here we are. Yeah, 8 to make 1. Yeah, the original recipe is just the better recipe. It's cheaper, anyway. In resources. So we need another...
Mineral.
3-lane production. And we're going to set that right there. They changed the way the blueprints look. That's neat. Looks like they did a update while I was gone. Or between the last video and this one. See if they changed like the technology, see if they added any new ones. Doesn't look like it. And still I have all your combat stuff down here that we researched because there's nothing else to research at the time. And just in queue all of those. Artificial stars are awesome. Huge amounts of power. Oh, that won't matter at that point. Huge amounts of power, but then you can't craft them very quickly yet. Shield doesn't matter. Drive engines. Yeah, this is all the personal stuff we'll research later. Planetary shields, like if we're playing with dark fog, that would be a good thing, which will be a later one. We'll do that. Thinking of it, trying to do a challenge out of it rather than doing a let's play. We'd do a let's play on it later, and maybe do a challenge like, for example, can, besides the small starting copper, specifically copper source, or the starting copper and iron source, which you unfortunately just need to be able to do anything in the game. But besides those two sources, the small ones, can you
Mineral depleted.
beat the game by just using the dark fog? Like that's a challenge. I'm pretty sure it's possible, but how hard would it be? Like how long would it take you? Is my question. New resource we want. Crystals. Alright, same thing. We want the rare resources in the center, as they are harder to make. And then of course then we use less. It's not trying to fill two bays of stuff. So we're gonna have that in one. The crystals in the other. Where are they? No, that's hydrogen. Where's the crystals? There you are. Titanium crystals in the other, and then these two will be hydrogen. Because hydrogen you just have a lot of, and eventually there comes a point where you don't have enough. Which is a very, very odd set of, it's very, very odd how that works. You go from having all the hydrogen you don't know what to do with to having not enough hydrogen coming in to satisfy what you need done. You start looking to alternative recipes like the where's the resource here? This one, the recipe that makes graphene from the fire ice. That's what it is. Fire ice makes 2 graphene and 1 hydrogen for every 2 fire ice. And so you end up pumping that hydrogen back into the system and just hope that you're using enough graphene for it to no longer matter. But the graphene can be used for several different things. A worst case scenario, you could burn it off. It's a complete waste to burn it off, but you can burn it off. Sorry, it's a complete waste, in my opinion, to burn it off. And then we are to not be a dummy and actually put the proliferation in place. So that way everything just starts getting proliferated immediately.
Mineral depleted.
Once again, we only want the first 2 bays. We're going to request proliferators. And it should fill up fairly quickly because we're actually very close to the source, which is helpful. So we got the grading crystals. Those will eventually go. Next step is titanium glass. Ho ho ho. So this one we are going to need another planetary station, and we're just going to kind of stick it as best we can, just kind of tucked in out of the way. Or how about we not, and we do it this way instead? Or did I have it already over here? What's being supplied in the center one? Oh, unipolar magnets. Okay. What's being supplied here? We have a space here. Okay, so let's have water come in here. We want to demand it. And there's at least none being supplied currently. Do we have any? Negative. No. Nope. No dice. So far. There's sulfur and... or sulfuric acid and oil. No. No. Nope. There's pumps. Or at least what's supposed to be going out as pumps. Negative. We don't have any coming through. Okay, so where was our oil? Right here. Okay, so that's there. That's full. Here's our next resource. Okay, so we want water. We're going to locally supply. We want to remotely demand. And we need to go to our home planet. Not that one. And set up water. Before I get too far from the planet, do we have pumps? Yes, we have pumps. Okay, brilliant. To speed, engines engage. Made it all the way out there and realized we weren't supplying water. How rude past me to do that. Usually that's one of the resources that you set up to go to the planet so you're ready for it when you need it. I didn't do that this time apparently, so off we go. Next thing I need to check, I don't know if we're actually harvesting hydrogen on the gas giant. We'll need to check that on our way back. It's right there. And there we go. Oh, crazy roller coaster ride later. We made planetfall. Let's see. I probably used that term completely wrong, but I don't care. Made it planet side, I think it's what it's supposed to. I think it's what the term's actually supposed to be. Now, nearest source, we do have water. We do have. Is it being supplied though? No. Where's this water going? It's going. It's going in here. Okay. And that's fully being used. And that's fully being used. There's no point in demanding it somewhere. So we're just gonna put another one down. So just put another ILS here. It's kind of a waste, but remote supply. Where is right here? Get 10 of those. Refill that, and then we're going to take that, and it's just going to go through, and we're going to take the time to update this line.